There we go. We're getting there. Let's see out here. How about that? Nope, that wasn't it either. We can kind of hear us.
Working on it.
Huh?
So, I'll tell you, we're working on it, man. I just messaged
Hold on,
you back.
hold on, hold on.
Working on it now.
Hold on. Yep, sorry about this, guys. I know you can hear me through my computer right now. Oh, I'm just a fucking asshole.
You said we got it.
No, you don't. Yeah, but it doesn't got it through the headset. Look, look, look.
Ah, okay.
Alright, I'll show everybody. Hey, never be prepared enough, right?
Never, ever. If you didn't come with hiccups, you ain't doing something right.
Right?
Kirby, is it working now, man? Send me a message.
In 1 second. Okay, man, fuck off. Okay. Boom.
We got it.
Thought we had it.
Throw it.
Guess we don't have it.
USB fail.
Properties. Device. There it is. Now we
got it.
Sure. Boom.
All right.
What's going on, Tumbler? Sorry about that. I know you got me now. I am the greatest tech guy of all time. I just want you to know, but sometimes I make mistakes. I apologize.
The Trump never gets old.
Better. Hi.
Okay, we got it now.
We got it, man.
I'm gonna run this question back again because y'all missed it the first time. The question was, is the concept of how much of our reality is just fabricated, all of it just made up, a global agreement between a global unspoken agreement that's just been agreed upon and then passed down through generations, as opposed to what's nature.
Okay, but you keep saying reality and nature, but also reality and nature are two in the same. So when you say reality, do you mean reality like it's light in here? Or is that just nature?
No, I'm talking about
reality. Are you talking about ways that people conform with one another and how we act in life
More than
as
that.
a human being?
More than that. Even the concept of time.
Okay. So time doesn't exist.
No. Technically it don't. There's only infinity. And time is a construct made up by man to try to control and measure infinity. Yes, stuff go around and come around, but nothing lasts forever.
No.
So,
But there's no such thing as time.
But it's infinity because stuff just exists, and even after we're gone, we're never gonna see. It's infinity.
Okay, so
And
if
time-
there's no such thing as time, you
Right.
go to work and it means you essentially would never get off work.
Right.
And you'd work forever
Right.
and never be able to leave.
Right. But
So-
the concept of the whole concept of time is to say you're gonna be here for this long. And we've determined that this much is a minute, this much is a second, this much is an hour, so forth and so on. But that whole idea is technically made up.
Well, no, it's all based off of
It's made up.
a measurement of how long it takes for the moon to go around the Earth and how long it takes for the Earth to make a full orbit of the sun.
I know what time is, but
And that's-
the whole idea of it is fabricated. It's made up.
No, it's just used.
Just like the word table is made up.
Well, yeah, it's the English language.
Exactly. But that whole idea of this from this time to this time is an hour or 24
Okay, are
hours.
you wanting to move back into a cave and grunt at a wall?
No, I'm
Because
just,
if you don't
no,
have
but that's
any
what
of
it
this
is.
vocabulary,
I
like
understand,
that.
but it's just made up. The fact
Well,
that
of
it's made
course
up
it
is
is.
there,
Okay.
and time is a fallacy.
Okay, so what's your point?
How much of life is just like that?
All of life is like that. Life is what you perceive it to be. And in your reality, which your reality is different from my reality.
Yeah, I think. But listen, both our realities have this table.
Yeah.
So if we want to burn this table, we can burn this table, turn it to firewood, chop it up, It'll burn the ash. If you want to burn the ash, or somehow can compact it in the coal.
If we wanted to build a cover outside, we could take this table
Right.
off of here,
Right.
take it outside, and hoist it up.
Because
in the
this
air.
table ain't made up.
No.
This table is actually here.
But due to
But I
our
don't-
false reality, this table was made.
Yeah, but this table is here. We can touch it.
So it is here, so it is a
right
product.
now. It's not made up.
But it's a product of our fake reality, is what you're saying.
Yeah, but
So it is real. Our
it's-
reality is real because
more-
it makes something
it's
that's
more
real.
It's more real than the idea of time because you can alter it. I don't believe you can time travel because you can't alter something that you just make up out of thin air.
Well, no, you don't make it. It's not made up. It's
It
used as a
is.
form of measurement.
We made up the measurement.
Okay, we made up the measurement to have large shirts and extra large shirts.
That don't make it no less made
But
up just because you can see it. It's made up.
But if you didn't have it, you wouldn't know what size clothes to wear.
It doesn't matter. It's still made up. That's the whole
Well,
thing.
of course it is. It's a name.
It's made up. But time is
Okay.
time is more made up than this table.
I'm trying to still figure out where you're going with this, because, okay, time's made up.
Time is made up.
Then how old are you? Wait, stop. You
I'm-
cannot answer that
yes, I
because
can.
time is made up.
So technically,
Technically time
you only
doesn't
have one
exist,
birthday. Technically,
and
you only have one
technically,
birthday. You have
you're
one
just-
birthday, technically.
What? I mean, you can't give no form of measurement for your age.
Technically, you have one birthday because you were born once.
Okay. No. Because you said birthday. But how do you know it's day if there's no time?
Given the construct of our made-up time,
No, but now
it's
you're
still
going
made.
into the
No,
concept
it's
of our
still
made-up
it's
time.
made up. That's I mean,
So,
I'm
but
not.
you don't
I'm
have
not
a day.
I'm not
but
saying
that's
the
a
made
form
up.
of measurement.
I'm not saying the made-up thing don't exist, but I'm saying that
Well, how
it
do you
don't
know-
exist.
But how do you know it's a day?
It
That's
don't
a
make-
made-up word
It's
for what's happening outside.
Exactly, it's made up though.
So how do you have a day?
It's made up.
So you don't have a birthday.
Your birth moment is only once. You got one. We're all technically one.
Well, how would you know it's a moment?
I'm one.
But how would you know it's a moment?
I'm one.
How would you know it's a moment? Because that's a made-up word too.
Exactly.
So
It's-
essentially, if you want to go believe that
It is
time
made
doesn't
up.
exist,
It don't.
and it's all made up,
Tell
you
me.
have no form
Tell me
of,
the time stream.
You have no form of communication. You'll not be able to talk
What
to
is-
anybody.
What is other than infinity?
Nothing. But infinity is so huge that a human brain can't grasp it.
Exactly.
So-
Which is why we made time to fuck up.
All right, that we made time to fuck up to find out. Oh, with the governmental construct, which was the church at the time,
Yeah.
when they said noon and blah 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 blah, it's to say you work here for this long and I pay you.
I'm not saying that it doesn't help us understand the understand
It's all
to
a form of
to
measurement.
yeah, but I'm not saying it don't help us understand the world around us, but it's still just a made up construct of infinity in actuality.
Okay, and
That's just what it is.
but it's a dumb, super dumb version of the word infinity, which is also a made up word.
Yeah, exactly. But we understand infinity as being immeasurable. But
Well, yeah, because it continues to grow.
exactly. So
Well, you're talking about the universe now.
now I'm talking about just even the time from right now to whatever.
Well, yeah, but
Everything technically is infinity.
yes. And they also say that everything that's happened right now, up to me dropping this cord on the table, has happened an infinite amount of times throughout the universe.
You talking about multiverse thing? The
No,
whole thing, yeah.
the universe as itself is so big that, and it continues to grow. It grows faster than we're actually able to measure it.
Oh, how do we know?
Mathematics, but that's another form of measurement.
Exactly, but all these measurements are made up. Did we stop going live? What's going on?
I don't think so.
My stream
Are
stopped.
we still live?
My stream just stopped.
Did your phone cut off?
It said can't play video.
Uh-oh. Are we still live? Anybody? Say hi.
Kirby is watching.
Or give a thumbs up or something.
Let me try to send
wait
it.
for the lag to go through.
Can I send a? I just sent a thumbs up. Yeah, we still good. We still good.
good?
Kirby said we good.
Okay.
All right, well, I just can't see it.
Yeah, you're messing with the made up Because that's all numbers of why we're able to do this.
Yeah. But
Which is infinity.
which is infinity. Everything's infinity.
Okay, so essentially, your point's not that everything's made up. It's just the point of everything's infinity.
Everything is infinity.
Okay.
And
Because we started off with being made up or just nature. But what's nature? And how do we measure nature?
I'm about to correlate to that. I'm gonna let you go ahead.
Okay, go ahead.
Let you do your thought.
Go ahead.
Oh, you done? Okay.
Yeah, I just want the...
Oh, okay.
I'm still not getting where you're going with this.
Not really going no more. Just
Stating the fact.
Just running. It's more of an ongoing.
If you guys want to go get some popcorn or something, we'll be
discussion. So ongoing discussion, like
because this is gonna last for eternity.
Yeah, it's gonna last eternity. But as you can see, the Facebook Live is measuring it through the fallacy of time. But
okay, I think you've been hanging out with Don Q way too much, bro.
Oh man, that's my guy though. But what's the difference between right? People say right and wrong, right? Mm-hmm. So there's what we understand the right and wrong, but ain't that just something somebody said when was right and wrong, and then we was taught from later on and later on and later on. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't help, and is it beneficial, and has it made us a dominant species understanding the concept of right and wrong?
Okay.
But the concept itself is made up as well.
Well, yeah, that's how we evolved, dude.
Exactly, but if you were like for instance, a psychopath, aren't they the rawest form of human beings?
Yeah, they don't have any internal emotions. They don't have any of the made-up stuff.
Right.
That make you socially acceptable.
Yeah,
but there's more of us than there is of them, so that's why psychopaths don't rule the world.
Exactly.
Because they would.
How we know they don't?
If we were just naturally born psychopaths.
How we know psychopaths don't rule the world? Because
how do we know they do?
Because psychopathy has the ability to masquerade as a normal person. Mm-hmm. They learn behavior. It's just the fact that when they learn the behavior, they don't understand why they gotta act like that.
Yeah,
they're like, I know that I'm supposed to do this. And I know why technically I'm supposed to do it, but it just don't really make sense to me. I don't know the difference between right and wrong. That's what a psychopath is. Extreme narcissism.
Yeah, but I thought a narcissist just was a person that was without feeling.
Right, so...
Because feelings is what...
Yeah, so no right and wrong.
We're all led to believe, supposedly, tells us the difference between right and wrong.
Yeah, but you learned that.
Like I just said, we're all supposedly supposed to believe.
Right. So, if a psychopath is like, don't do this and don't do that, but then they send a bomb to Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and they don't feel about it.
Okay.
It could be a psychopath running the world and we don't know it.
Okay, or it could be the fact that the Japanese sent a bunch of shit over to
Pearl Harbor.
Without warning. They knew we were coming.
Oh yeah, they said that we woke the sleeping giant.
And
they knew they fucked up.
And literally slaughtered, what was it, 30,000 people or something like that?
However many people. They took out the majority of the base.
Literally slaughtered these people.
Right.
So,
retaliation.
I guess this is where this isn't where the psychopaths would come in. That's where the emotional person would come in and go, oh, we're going to fuck them up. I guarantee we're going to fuck them up.
Yeah, but
they were already winning the war in Japan. And one general said, we will be back.
They was with Germany at that time. Japan was with.
Yeah, they were
tagged
allies.
up with Germany.
Well, they were always tagged up with Germany.
Yeah.
The entire war. Those were allies.
It's like Germany.
Yeah. And then we bitch slapped Germany, and then we finished their asses off. I think that's how it went down.
You know, there's a guy who survived both bombs. That was crazy. They say he worked at Mitsubishi. You can look this up. And
I think you talked about this on the last podcast.
Did I? Mm-hmm. Oh man, that dude was crazy. Went to was it I think it was Hiroshima. He was working in Hiroshima, but lived in Nagasaki. First bomb dropped, survived it. Went to Nagasaki and told everybody one bomb destroyed the whole city. Never been done before. They didn't believe him. They thought he was crazy. They thought it was PTSD.
And then boom.
hit another one. The nigga still, he died of old age. Luckiest motherfucker on the planet. 2 atomic bombs. When it's not your time, it's not your time.
Was his nickname Nuke?
I don't know. Bro, like, he didn't get any radiation sickness or anything. He died of natural causes.
Maybe they should have studied that, man.
I don't know.
They've been like, how did you survive that shit?
Shoot that motherfucker with kryptonite or something.
Fucking Superman.
This son of a bitch is crazy. But yeah, like what we understand about it wrong is just made up, and it was part of the evolutionary process. But if you just actually sit down and think about it, you'd be like, how much of this is original, and how much is just learned behavior?
It's all learned behavior, man. Every bit of it. You know how to talk. You know how to look.
Exactly.
You know how to give that look a certain way. Your demeanor when you're happy to show it. When you're angry to show your stuff. It's all learned. It's all learned. The stuff you seen. Wow, that works. Or stuff you tried in the past and then it became habit. And then you just kept on doing it because it worked. It made you socially acceptable.
Exactly.
And so it's just all learned behavior.
What about awkward people?
But
though?
it's also nature. Because of the fact that that's how you get along in your habitat.
That's to our understanding.
Yeah. So it's nature and
Nurture.
Fake reality. Or
Nature
learned reality.
Nature and nurture.
Yeah. So I don't know still don't know where the fuck we're going with this conversation.
There's no ending to the conversation.
Okay. Well, we're
that's
done now.
That's something. What you got?
What do I got?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I've been sick all fucking week.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a lot of fucking antibiotics. Not sick like I'm going to give it to anybody. Just have a fucked up sinus infection. And I spent the majority of the day putting this back together. And this is a good time to say, this episode of the podcast is sponsored by CCS Motorsports for all your on-road and off-road needs. This right here is a valve cover, or a cylinder cover, or whatever you want, top-end cylinder. Okay? This is your valve. This is what makes your motor go vroom. I replaced these guys today. And I bought this cheap-ass fucking...
I'm hearing mechanic mumbo jumbo. Go ahead.
Yeah. Everybody's going to learn something today. I bought this cheap-ass spring compressor that didn't work worth a shit. So what I had to do, when I was trying to get the intake side on, is I had to cut a 7/8 socket to push it down far enough to get the keepers in to hold the valve inside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And see, this is why you work on your own shit. Because you always have buddies that don't know how to work on their shit. And guess who's going to get paid? This guy. When their buddies don't know how to work on their own shit.
Oh no, is it shots fired right now?
Huh?
Are those shots fired right now?
Shots fired? You want
Shots...
to learn how to work on your own shit?
No, I'm just saying, like, this, you know what I'm saying? You said apparently somebody must have tried something with this, and they fucked it up.
No, this is mine.
Oh, I thought you said someone. I thought it was some shots fired. I said, shots fired around here?
This is mine. That bike's going to be the new staple to CCS Motorsports.
I was about to say, oh shit.
That's the 450 top end.
All right, so it goes vroom. So how fast does it go?
That bike's probably only going to go about 55. Four-wheeler. But it's got 29-inch fucking tires on it.
Oh, okay. Dang. That's pretty good for four-wheeler. 55, that's real good.
And it's only 450cc. So, well, actually, it might only go 45.
Anyway,
I'll be able to
you
crawl
put it,
the
I'm pretty
fucking
sure
tree.
it'll whoop my ass.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure it'll whoop my ass.
I'm telling you, if you want a four-wheeler, we're going to have to get you your own.
Oh,
Not
man.
riding mine.
Talk about getting that.
Well, you might be able to ride it around in the yard.
I had a debate a couple of days ago about gun control.
For what?
Oh, it was after the tragic shooting in El Paso and in Ohio. It was after that, and they was going, there's a guy I was talking to. He was really emotional about it, and I tried to let him know. That's like, bro, being emotional about stuff don't help your point. I guess that helps, when you're talking to women, but you're talking to a guy. Relax,
Yeah, it's like,
it's just like, dude, relax. Let's just talk about it. But I was like, well,
maybe he wanted a hug, bro.
He should have just said so. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a bro hug. It's cool. But I was like, bro, he was like, why do you need assault weapons? Why do you need stuff like that? And I was like, well, one, just is one for the tyrannical government thing, where citizens are supposed to be just almost, or just as armed as the military, just in case of a tyrannical government. And secondly, you know what I mean? Like, they're fun as fuck. Sorry.
I'm about to say,
they're really...
Quit with all the bullshit. Every 500th round, you drop a load in your pants. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that fucking thing back up.
And it's fun as fuck. But he was like, he was going real hard. So I'm like, okay, in the U.S., here's my point. I was like, in the U.S., I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, please, I believe the fastest place available on the interstate that goes like 75. I think it's somewhere in Georgia or Oklahoma. I think it's either 75 or 85. Is it 75 or 85?
California down I-5 is either 75 or 70, one of the two.
I think 75 is the max speed limit, allowed, supposedly, in North Carolina. And not North Carolina, but in the U.S.
It could be, yeah.
In the U.S. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I was like, they're constantly making cars that can go over 100 miles an hour. So with that idea of why do I need assault weapons, why do you need a car that goes above 90 miles an hour? That no car should.
Well, you could have summed it up like this. You say, what? I agree with you when there's gun control, but all that's going to do is going to take guns away from the honest people that want to abide by the law.
Yeah, why?
And guess what? Now they're not going to have guns, but the people that didn't give up their guns, that don't abide by the law,
are still going to have fucking guns.
You're still going to have fucking guns. So now you just made yourself that much weaker. I think everybody should have a gun. I think by the age of 12 years old, you should be issued a fucking 22. Here you go, a little pistol. Put it in your pocket.
Learn to shoot.
Yeah. Go through gun safety. Get all that stuff. Because guess what? Somebody starts popping off and shooting.
I think it should be a class.
Everybody's got a gun. You're like, I got about a second before somebody shoots me back.
Yeah, exactly. I think it should be a class. In school.
Yeah.
Middle school.
Well, there used to be. Long time ago.
Used to be gun classes.
I think I took gun safety in fucking school.
Well, it was the only people who did.
But I'm a millennial, so I don't fucking know.
Only guns that could be handled at school. I'm thinking. I look off when I think. Only guns that we can handle at school. Well, in North Carolina anyway, at least in this area, was ROTT. They had like little BB guns or whatever.
Yeah.
And you just learn, army
I went to high
formations
school and had my
like
fucking 30-06 and my gun rack in the back of my truck.
Yeah, that happened very often for the hunters.
But I'm a millennial.
Yeah, me too.
So how am I a fucking millennial, man?
Because you talking about the same experience. We both had it.
They won't allow that shit today.
No, well, back when I was in school,
I think we're the ex-millennials.
Okay. Yeah, you really don't want to be a millennial, do you? I'm sorry.
I'll be an ex-millennial. Yeah. But I'm just an old school millennial.
You'll be a zennial? You'll be a zennial? He's a millennial. But, in denial. But, even if you got, they say, oh, you had a shotgun in your truck. Because I went to North Idaho with all the good old boys.
Yeah.
That's where I graduated from. So even if you had a shotgun or a hunting rifle in your truck, they'd be like, hey, go take that thing home and come back. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it was.
Nowadays, you try that shit.
Oh, man. Arrested. Oh, good.
You're getting arrested.
You're getting arrested. The fucking
the
choppers are coming.
Get on the fucking ground.
Hey, yeah, they're going to run your car over with a tank. I'm telling you.
And impound it.
And impound it.
And all your guns. It's like, man.
It's like, bro, he was just like, dude was just like, hey, I was hunting last weekend. And it was just back there, my bad. And, back then, take it home, come back.
Yeah.
Dude would get in his truck, take his gun home, come back.
Our teachers walk over and go, is that thing loaded? No. They walk the fuck away.
It's crazy.
I mean, sitting right up there in the window. That thing loaded? Nope. And if you said yeah, unload it.
Take off.
And they walk the fuck away.
Y'all think that, I want to hear from the people. Y'all think that it should be like a gun safety course in middle school? I think it should be a gun safety course, and then there should be you got elective classes? You should be had like targeting and.
Dude, guns are on their way out. I hate to tell you. So,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
It's,
Unfortunately,
that whole fucking all that fun is over with.
Yeah, man. I'm about ready to go and give it up, though. You know what I'm saying? Not my guns, but about ready to go and give up my rights because you're gonna need a gun to take my gun. They got plenty, and I guess I'm just gonna go down. This is what it is, man.
Wow.
I'm not gonna.
I don't think that they're gonna. Guns are on their way out, as in kids and stuff like that. Guns are always gonna be available because it's stupid for them to go. You can't have guns anymore.
Exactly.
It's
that
like,
just don't work.
Okay.
You can't disarm citizens. We got plenty of examples of
It's
that
against
shit.
the Constitution to do so. It's in the Constitution.
Bro,
that
they
we
like
have the
this
right.
close from like saying fuck the Constitution. They
Not with Trump in
really,
office.
really close.
Not with Trump in office. I guarantee it.
They're really, really close.
What do you think about Trump?
Trump got some good and bad with him.
You think he's gonna go another 4 years?
Yeah, that's hard to say.
Who's the candidates going against him?
I think what's his name?
Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders. Yeah, I think Bernie's gonna give him a run, and the super liberals.
I think Trump's gonna make pot legal.
Oh,
That's
no.
gonna shut everybody up.
They don't really do nothing for me.
Okay, but it'll shut everybody
Man,
up.
give me an automatic weapon in North Carolina. Should have seen me out. North Carolina mandatory auto weapons. Woo! Trump 2020. No, I'll be honest with you, but one way this dude can guarantee take my vote. Me personally, that's just for me. One way he can guarantee AR's vote is to register the Ku Klux Klan as a terrorist organization as opposed to a Christian group that they're
Claiming to be.
Right now, the Ku Klux Klan is labeled as a Christian group as opposed to domestic terrorists. If he does that, puts them in there and then puts a task force on their ass, like he did the Black Panthers back in the day.
Well, he did.
Like what they did. Like they did the Black Panthers back in the day. He got me, man. Trump 2020. If that happens, boom, throw it.
Well, what if he doesn't and Bernie gets in and takes away your guns?
Yeah, you know, like I said, I don't answer that question. You don't need guns.
Or you can just vote for Trump and
You're
not gonna fuck with your guns and be done with it.
Gonna need guns to take my guns. I'm pretty sure they got bigger, better guns, and I won't last long. But
you don't want that kind of frustration, so I think the easy
nah,
way
man.
is just...
No, you like easy way is never the best way. Ever since when is the easy way the best way?
Yeah, I don't want to die for nonsense.
I think I lived good.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have to have no nonsense. Why would you want to die for nonsense?
Man,
You're like,
if
this
it
guy
ain't,
stays in office, I gotta keep my guns.
if it ain't,
Things have been going pretty good the past 4 years.
one thing, it'll be
But let's get Bernie in
something
there.
else.
Let's get Bernie in there and try to
If it ain't
give
one thing,
free
it's
health care
always
to
something.
everybody.
It's always something.
And
Why can't we have health care?
And take money from the middle working class, which is us.
Why can't we do it? They tax me so hard right now,
Yeah, it'll be worse.
bro. If I don't gotta pay for insurance, it'll be about the same.
True.
Cause my health health insurance for myself and my wife through my job is roughly $530 a month.
That's about what I pay. Well, I think about $100. No, $50 less than you.
So look, for me and my wife, and I'm
But my insurance
under
sucks,
under
so.
tax. I got pretty good insurance, but under the taxes they taking out of me. So I'm filed married, but we file separate. That's what we do. Mm-hmm. Married, filed separate. So they tax me like a single guy.
Yeah.
So I get taxed like a single guy. I've got $500 a month, over $500 a month coming out my check for insurance.
Yeah.
And if I make real good, then usually in between North Carolina and state tax and my insurance taken out bi-weekly, it's usually roughly around, say 500, 1,000, because it's usually about $500 every pay period. So 1,000, roughly $1,700-$1,800 a month. They got a pie chart. Mm-hmm. I literally get about 63% of my check.
Okay.
63.
I gross $2,400 every 2 weeks. I
Yeah.
bring home $1,038.
Exactly. So
that's,
if
I get less than half
yeah,
of my paycheck.
So if they already taking that with your insurance, why not have international?
I get it,
yeah,
but I just
hold
don't.
on, we just blacked out.
Oh, go ahead. I'm just not a fan of everybody people that sit at home that can get out there and go to work, have no reason not to go to work. They just want to sit at home and be lazy.
I understand that.
I don't, and you know what? You'll be the one that's paying for them because they're not working.
I hate you.
So they're not contributing.
But
so if you're not,
but I'm already paying for them anyway.
Yeah, but not to the extreme that you would be.
Welfare. What is it? What's the other shit? Medicaid, and that's supposed to be just for old people, but you young people on it. Medicaid and what's the other one?
People that are on disability.
It's
There's
Medicaid and something else.
Social Security.
Is that what it is? Like I say, if you
well, you're paying in Social Security, so when you get of age, and it's Medicare.
So they already paid Medicare. That's it.
What it is.
Medicaid and Medicare.
Yeah, but that's so when you get of age, you can have health insurance and be able to retire.
Those older guys and stuff, they already they paid their dues. They already worked 30 plus 40 years.
But you're not paying for them. You're paying for you in the future.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing right now. You're not paying for them.
I'm paying for the welfare people too.
Well, we're all paying for the fucking welfare people. And that's Social Security.
Yeah, so I'm already paying for them. I might as well get to where I could go to and get cheap ass prescriptions, or then go to the emergency room without having to worry about a
$1,500,
$3,000 bill coming to me.
Yeah.
And you already taking it from my check anyway. Technically, just take it. And then on top of that, if I wanted to go to college,
hey, I'm all about free health. I'm all about free health insurance, but I'm not about. I work my ass off to get the money I get, and for somebody that sits at home and doesn't do anything,
you're already paying them.
You're not gonna make as much money as I do, because from what I understand, Bernie Sanders just essentially wants to cut everybody an equal share.
No, it was from what I understand. I guess we just processing it different. From what I understand. Yeah, John just read something John Kirby put. Yes, they are, John Kirby. I agree 100%. The Klan is domestic terrorists. Yes, they are.
I agree with that as well.
But
I think my first rap song was against the Ku Klux Klan.
No, it was about having fun.
No, my first rap song.
Oh, yours. I thought you meant the first.
No, my first rap song that I ever recorded. Actually, the track that I made when I was 18. First words out of it was, they call me the T-O-N-Y, the I-double-O, a.k.a. 530, cap, kill a fucking hoe, because you know that I go psycho every single day as I'm writing raps, spitting flows every single way, because I can, because I am the little Iron Man saying, fuck the Ku Klux Klan, a bunch of pussies and fags, a bunch of little bitches, a bunch of punk-ass snitches, need to shut the hell up before they get left in ditches, because I ain't playing with y'all motherfucking fags. Something, I can't remember how the rest of it goes.
Go hard. Yeah.
But that was the first line out of the whole thing. I just remember that. That's the first time I remember that verse in fucking years.
Dope. Didn't hear it. Dope. You know, forget. Yeah, fuck him.
I'm there.
But yeah, from what I understand, dude talking about you know what I'm saying, if you work, and these welfare people are pretty much gonna keep the same. Only difference is they're gonna pretty much take the same, at least for me personally, they're gonna take the same out of my check they take right now. It's just that I can go to the ER now and the dentist and
okay. I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Yeah.
They take all the same taxes out. Down with that. We get free Medicare. Medical.
You gotta add in your insurance.
However,
too.
Bernie makes weed legal too. The people. No, listen. Listen, this is where he'll get me on board. Makes weed legal too.
Okay.
And the people that are on welfare have to take a drug test before they collect their check.
I agree 100%.
So weed's legal, yes.
Weed's legal,
but not for you.
Yeah, but if you on that, what's that shit? The smack, motherfucking heroin.
Yeah, all that stuff.
You on meth? You know what I'm saying? No.
And you sitting at home, not doing nothing, collecting a check. Drug test for you. You don't pass.
Yeah, time to go.
Yep.
Time to go. You ain't on it no more.
Nope.
Then you gotta go to rehab and earn your rights
and pay
back.
for that shit.
Pay for that shit. Earn your rights back.
Out of your own pocket. So that means you have to go get a job.
Go do something with
So yeah, I'm on board. I'm on board with Bernie. If he'll do that.
And I'll be on board with Trump if he makes the KKK a terrorist group officially in writing and then makes a task force.
You know they are on list, right?
No, but they're considered
They're on list. They're watched. They're infiltrated.
I don't know though,
Dude,
man.
look up, dude. There's actually a documentary on.
Ain't seen a KKK raid on TV. You know that'll be.
No, there's a documentary about a guy that went undercover with them for about 2 or 3 years.
They made that into a movie. Actually, I seen that.
Yeah, and that was a government-funded thing. It wasn't a. Hey, I'm just gonna go hang out with the KKK.
But they weren't dismantled though.
They weren't able to find anything. I guess I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I just know about it. I've
Maybe
never
they was
seen
better at hiding stuff than other people. I don't know, man. They got some. Apparently, they got some like top class, strong political people, and they got people in high places. They ain't playing.
No, they're not. But
they've been around for a long time.
Fucking
organizations around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about the Hells Angels?
Well, technically, they're listed as a biker club, but you know they're a gang, just like the Crips and Bloods.
Yeah.
They're a gang. So if you start a gang,
but they have doctors, governors, lawyers,
same thing. Yeah.
All that stuff that are part of it, and also they contribute. I think the Hells Angels, as an organization, not a gang or anything, is one of the most charitable organizations in the United States.
I don't know.
I think it's upwards of $20 million just to St. Jude per year.
I don't know.
You know what St. Jude Foundation is, right?
Yeah, that's for the kids.
Kids with cancer and
kids
stuff.
Kids with cancer stuff.
So, I mean...
But is that less of a gang just because, you know, they're like a gang with a heart? Is that less of a gang?
And they do a lot of good work for people, too.
They still sling drugs. They still kill people. Yeah. I mean, like, I guess...
That's just society. I keep thinking somebody's walking in. Hold on.
Balance. You want to close the door so I quit looking over there?
No, it's making me nervous. Thinking this door should be.
I mean, if you're on some gang shit, it's gang shit. Gang. You know what I mean? As the kids say, gang. They on gang shit. They on some gang shit.
In some form of gang. There's gangs that are bigger than others.
Yep. The biggest gang around is the police. That's a huge gang, bro.
They're still killing people and slinging drugs and doing all that stuff, too.
They doing all that shit.
I mean, everybody is at one part of their organization, somewhere, somehow.
I don't think that
there's some fuckery going on.
I don't think any organization can survive really without
cutting a couple throats.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Every organization.
Take that however you want.
Yeah.
I mean,
literally, figuratively.
I mean,
but like every gang, every organization, you know what I'm saying? They got some dark underbelly shit.
Oh yeah. Well, you have to, because you got to get your hands dirty before you got to. Your hands have to touch the dirt before you can push yourself up off the ground.
Well, you know.
Damn it, that was a good analogy. You like that?
Sounds.
You got to get your hands dirty before you can push yourself up off the ground.
Or you can. You know what I'm saying? You gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. So, well, how would you demonize one more than the other? I mean, like,
well, you can't.
You gotta treat them equally. They're equally bad and both equally good.
Well, but we're all equally bad and we're all equally good. It's going back into infinity.
Yeah, and rhetoric. More about rhetoric on that one. What about how they present it? How they present themselves.
And which one is your reality?
Rhetoric, man. The news is creating people's reality right now.
Well, yeah, that's for people that watch the news. I don't watch the fucking news.
Yeah, I like to watch all the news. No,
I don't.
No. I don't just... Some people just stick to Fox. Some people just stick to CNN. And, you know what I'm saying? I watch a little Fox, a little CNN, a little British news. And thanks to this nice little box I got, I can watch Australian news as well.
Nice.
It's and they get topless. I mean, you like, man, that's interesting. What happened now? There's titties in your face.
I think it's gonna rain. I'm not sure. I think it's gonna rain. Well, at least it was in the living room at the TV. I don't understand. It just started happening. I don't.
Started raining sticky white shit. I mean, but yeah, man, it's like
Always to the next level. I was talking about.
Yeah, oh no.
I'm talking about jerking off all over that fucking screen.
Right there. Boom, right there. You know, so you right there, you gotta step it up a notch.
You know what this is?
I can't see it. What you got? Hell no.
I'll pay you $20. You tell me what that is.
Can I Google it?
Yep.
Let me see. They got picture shit now. Pay me $20. Let me see if I can make this $20.
Within the next 30 seconds.
Man, bullshit!
30. 29.
So washer?
28. 27. Nope. 26. 25. 24. 23. 22. 21.
Google image.
20. 19. 18. 17.
Come on, Jesus.
16. 15. 14. 13. 12.
Image
11.
search.
10.
Oh, I gotta download
9,
something. Never mind. I gotta download
8.
it.
7.
I don't have the app.
6.
I'll be ready next time.
5. 4. 3. 2.
What the fuck is that?
1.
Is it a butt plug? If it is, I really shouldn't be touching it. Now, what is it?
He put it down and looked at me and don't really want it.
Has this been in your anus now?
No, it's a valve seat, bro.
Oh, what?
A valve seat.
What the fuck that do?
That's what collets your valve as it goes up and down so it doesn't leak oil into the bottom of your motor, which makes smoke. Because when your valves go up and down, they're being controlled by your rocker arms, which are controlled by your cam, which has to be lubricated in order for it to make the stuff go like this. Ching, 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 ching. But if oil's able to leak down...
Only thing I heard was lubricated.
Yeah.
Just let you know. That's what my mind is. Let's see. Show the camera. Oh.
Huh?
Oh, I gotta. Kirby asked me to show the camera what the piece was. I bet he knew.
I bet he knew too.
he
Sorry,
knew.
buddy. It's a valve seat. Turbo. All right, so we're at episode 40, bro.
Oh man.
We've been on
40.
for 40 episodes.
40.
40 fucking episodes.
What we gonna do? We about got a year's worth. What? 52 will be a year's worth. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I almost got a year's worth of episodes.
Dun, dun, dun,
Motherfucker.
dun. Motherfucker.
I think I'm working on getting another local rapper in. He's interested.
We'll talk about it off the podcast.
Hey, he's interested. I want to check him out. I see what he got to say.
Yeah.
Who knows? He might be.
Check it out. Actually, we possibly have some exciting people coming up.
Such as
A couple buddies of mine who also share the same eye disease that I do, retinitis pigmentosa. And I'm going to talk to them, see if they're even comfortable with doing something like this.
Remind us what that is.
It's a hereditary eye disease that it's either 1 out of 1,000 or 1 out of every 100,000 people have it. So essentially, with 3 of us in the same room together, if we were in a group of 3,000 people, we'd be the most unique.
Okay, gotcha.
Or
Dang.
300,000 people. It's one of the two. I think it's one in every 100,000.
You guys will be like the only 3 people.
Yeah.
Like statistically.
Yeah, the odds.
Yeah.
You know that 3 out of 3 or 1 out of 3,000 or 1 out of 100,000 odds.
I know what you mean.
I caught that one. I can't fucking win the lottery to save my life, though. Bullshit.
Shit. I know, right? What would you do if you won the lottery? Like, for real? What would you do? Let's say.
Fucking what I'm doing right now.
Let's say you won the minimum. The minimum in North Carolina is 50 grand. Well,
50 grand?
Not 50 grand. 50 million. I'm sorry.
Okay, $50 million.
50 million. But, taxes and everything.
CCS will be built.
You're going to do 17 million.
CCS will be built. Hey, you know Joe Rogan's setup that he's got for his podcast and all that stuff?
Yeah,
his
I see
fun
it.
center.
Mm-hmm.
His fun warehouse, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have that. That's it. That's all I'd do. I'd work on bikes. I'd podcast.
I would still work.
I would too. I'd be working on bikes. I'd be
probably-
building bikes, though. I'd be building bikes to sell.
I'd be working at like
Nah,
Food
that.
Line or some shit. I don't know, like for real.
Well, but see, I would be working. I'd be doing CCS, but I'd be doing it full time.
Yeah, see, I'd just be regular working.
Well, like if you opened up your own gun shop.
Ooh, the gun range.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, man, yeah.
Like, you can do whatever you want. Why the fuck would you work
Fucking
Food Line?
hey, I want to open a gun range. Long range,
You
too.
can buy the property.
Fucking
You buy
long
300
range.
acres.
God. I go to work with a
Put
fucking hard on every day.
6 out 50. 6 out.
Fuck him up right there. God, I be at work with a hard on every day.
Be able to stretch out at 1,500 yards.
Fucking smell America every goddamn day.
Get a couple Win Mags out there.
God, I be. Oh man, I would never leave. I would never leave work.
I mean, think about it.
Million rounds. I would go through 1,000,000 rounds in a year. I guarantee.
And you could have a house like 200 yards from your range.
No, it's a little further. I had to lay it down the road. I can't. At least drive a distance, you know.
Well, but you have a private gun range. That means during the day you're open, at night you're closed. You have a private
I would
gun
have
range.
both indoor and outdoor long range shooting. That way, you can sight yourself in, and then go outdoor and train for wind resistance.
You can buy like an old Walmart or something.
Fucking A.
That's long range. That's every bit of 200 yards, isn't it? I mean, it's not that long range, but
Nah, it'd be like a pistol range on the inside, and then
you sight your stuff in at 100 yards, right? Or no?
Yeah, I sighted 100.
Yeah, so you can long range inside of an old Walmart. It's every bit of 200
No, that's
yards.
just a zero. You zero at 100. I zero at 100.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You buy yourself like an old Walmart, an old JR's down here, or
Hell
part
yeah.
of the mall. You know what I'm saying? Indoor shooting range. In the middle of downtown.
Indoor obstacle course shooting. That way you got the little things.
Yeah, but you'd never be able to have live ammo in there.
What, indoor?
You wouldn't be able to do obstacle course shooting with live ammo. It wouldn't be allowed, I guarantee it.
You don't think so?
You want to pay the insurance on it, too.
Even if you take all the precautions, like, Kevlar walls.
Yeah, your buddy turns around and smokes his other buddy right in the face.
No, it's only you by yourself.
Oh, but what's the fun in that?
You ever see? You remember?
You were telling me about.
Listen. You seen the thing? Kirby zeros at 25 yards and adjust for 100. Nice. But you ever seen?
So do I with my bow.
When what's the name? When John Wick was coming out and then Keanu Reeves was doing the range shooting.
Yeah.
That's like an obstacle course. He was by himself.
Yeah, but isn't it much funner with a bunch of guys? And you guys like make a tactical team and all that stuff.
No, that risk is way too high.
But I thought that you said that you love doing that.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's me and my friends privately.
That's what I'm saying.
For people
though.
I trust, but like as for having people pay and like that,
but if
I couldn't afford that insurance, just like you said.
Well, but that's what I thought you meant.
No.
But if you were to just simply turn around and make it, I mean, ammo that comes out of your gun, but it's paint stripe or whatever it's called. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. The one that shoot like real ammo separate just hurts a little instead of
and it disintegrates or powder bullets or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You could have that shit, and it sounds just like a real gun, feels just like a real gun, does everything a real gun does except for put holes in people.
Right. I was thinking more of the target, the good target, bad target, and then set up and you go to the course.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm talking
yourself.
about too.
Yeah,
but
yourself.
In a group, like you set up a house.
That's what me and my buddies did, and we shot that motherfucker. We dug a hole and built it, and then shot it down.
And if you did it all with powder bullets, all you'd have to do is go in there and vacuum every once in a while because you already got Kevlar walls, so you're not putting any holes in the drywall.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They can just cover it. Yeah.
It's something to think about if you had $50 million at your disposal.
If I had $50 million.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Oh man, I wish I can get a small loan of $1 million.
Yeah.
That
Donald Trump.
Dope.
My father gave me a small loan.
He paid it back. Obviously, he paid it back though. Obviously. So he was on to something. Hey man, I mean like
worth over what is it, $7.4 billion or something like that.
Yeah. But at the time, like $1 million was $1 million. $1 million is kind of roughly 700,000 now. You know what I'm saying?
actually more money than I've ever made or will see unless something catastrophically good happens.
Let me think. No, you definitely see at least $700,000.
Oh no, I was talking about $7.4 billion.
Oh yeah, fuck that. No.
Yeah.
But I'm like, over your whole work career, you'll spend over
I probably already
$700,000.
made over that. I
Yeah.
probably already hit $1 million.
So yeah,
Out of everything I've done, and that's is over
everything all together.
everything. Over 20 years of work. But I've worked at jobs where I got paid upwards of $80-something an hour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just all
See, the
evens
most
out.
I ever made
and
in a
I
year
don't
was
have
like
any of
70.
it left.
Like 70 grand was my max ever for a year. So if I were to pull that off in 10 years, that'll be
I worked 6 months at one company.
700,000.
I worked 6 months at one company and grossed $118,000.
And why the fuck did you leave?
I met my wife and moved up to Statesville.
Man, she would have had to move out there with me.
I was bringing home over $6,000 a month.
Bro, I'd have been like, listen, you need to.
Yeah, it got
come
complicated.
here.
It got complicated, bro. Just got complicated, okay?
Okay.
Don't make that kind of money no more, bro.
Uh,
I love that shit.
Don't you wish you did though?
You could bring. I could literally do whatever the fuck I wanted to do. At any time. It's like I had the money. Single, renting a place for $500 a month.
Oh come on, man!
I was fucking killing them, son.
Fucking killing it,
By myself, didn't know nobody for nothing.
nigga. You could have bought a helicopter.
And I was on a
You could have bought.
10-acre ranch.
You could have bought a
With
helicopter.
a pond, literally, I walk out my back door, the double wide I was living in.
I'm gonna say this one more
I could throw a
time.
rock in it.
You could have bought a helicopter
Yeah.
in about 10 years.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, come to work.
Yeah, I'll be there about 45 minutes, bro.
Oh man.
See you in a minute. Okay, bye.
Helicopter. Helipad on the roof.
Where's Tony at?
What is he?
Get out there like... Oh, he'll be there. About 5 minutes.
What the hell is that? He's just close.
Move your car, dude. I told you, don't fucking park there. Dude, he will land on top of you. You know he's blind, right?
Yeah, let's not get you a helicopter.
My wife will literally call me when somebody's parked in the driveway. Hey, so-and-so's parked in the driveway. Just watch out for their car.
Did you get a call about my car?
No, but I have hit a car in my own driveway that was parked there.
That's terrible.
But it was a jet black car. There was no porch lights on, and it was nighttime outside.
Okay.
And I look up. Well, I'm sorry. The front porch light was on.
But it was way
Where
over
I
here
sit.
then. But it was, if it was in the driveway, it was way
and
over
I
there.
look up and I see Denise, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I see, wham! Right in that motherfucker. Right into that motherfucker with the truck. That's why the bumper on the truck's fucked up. I slammed that motherfucker. I was so damn mad. I was cussing. I get out of the damn car. The dude that owns the car is like, dude, I'm sorry. I was fucking pissed. Fucking pissed, and I was happy.
Hold on. You hit his car and he was sorry?
Yeah, he parked right in the middle of my fucking driveway.
It's a driveway.
All right. You know what? I'm blessed enough with enough property to have a driveway. No, to have a driveway that has parking spots.
It's a driveway.
And he parked in the middle of the fucking driveway.
It's a driveway.
It's not supposed to fucking be there. You don't park in the fucking driveway. You park in the parking spot.
You don't truck in a driveway?
No, I have a semi-road that comes in the parking spot. Okay? If you're in a parking lot, you don't stop in the middle of the drive part and just park your car and walk the fuck inside. You find a parking spot and park your fucking car.
I think it's beautiful how he's blaming the guy for hitting his car.
He's an idiot.
Oh, man, you suck. I hit your car. Oh, man. That's ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
I know, but I'm known to be blind, so you just parked in my driveway at your
Oh,
own
man.
risk. I've almost hit your car a couple times.
How? My truck's white.
I know, but I see it and I'm like, oh, okay, it's there.
If you hit a white truck in broad daylight, that is your fault.
I wouldn't put it past me. Definitely wouldn't put it past me. I misplaced forklifts, bro.
I misplaced a forklift.
From me to you.
Damn, son. Good God. Okay, now. I went to break and forgot where I parked.
Like this, like looking this way, forklift right there. Don't see it until I turn my head and go, shit.
Oh, damn.
Moving.
Move it, though.
Or they'll honk the horn and scare me. Had it happen.
Fucking A. That's some real shit you got going on right there.
So don't park on my fucking driveway.
No.
Park there. Park at your own risk.
Park across the street because it'll hit your car and be like, you fucked up.
Fuck them.
You fucked up today, son. I hit your car.
Nobody told you to park on my driveway.
They're visiting you.
I didn't want them here, so fuck them.
You visiting? Okay, if you're a visitor, Tony's, please don't
park on the road. You'd be safer.
Park at the neighbors.
Well, but like you know where to park.
Yeah.
You know how to stay out of the fucking way.
It's up to the side.
Yeah.
I know you park up front, so I park back here.
Yeah.
You know
all right, my car's not there. You don't block me out of my own fucking parking spot. I'm like, really? And then I gotta go drive through the fucking yard and pull in.
I'm gonna go park at your in-laws' house and then walk down from that.
That's
one.
fine. Go ahead.
He's gonna tow my shit. Whose fucking truck is this?
This damn Chevy out of my fucking
Damn shit. He's a Ford man too, ain't he? Oh yeah, he gonna tow the hell out of my truck. I just wanted a PSA. Ford suck. Fords suck ass.
Okay, can you work on any vehicle?
Yeah, I worked on my vehicle.
Okay.
Man, I put two. listen, I put two knock sensors in my truck.
Okay.
And it was the most.
So you loosened two bolts?
No. Hear me out. Knock sensors in the Chevy. It was the proudest mechanical moment of my life.
So you loosened two bolts.
I
And
took
screwed
the
two
whole
bolts
head
back
off of my truck, the whole top.
Okay,
5-hour job.
So it took you 5 hours to loosen 8 bolts?
No, I took the whole head off my vehicle, and I was down there in the block. The knock sensors are on the block. I went back both of them. Yeah, oh yeah, baby. I had to get them. I replaced them, and I put my whole top of the engine back together.
What'd you torque stuff down?
Fired that shit up.
Did you torque it?
I didn't know what that means. I just made everything put back the way it was. I took it apart. I replaced the two parts, and I put everything back. And then I cranked my truck up.
Did you put any Loctite or anything on the bolt?
It has been working ever since.
How long ago was this?
3-4 years.
Yeah, that's right. You're gonna get rid of your truck here in a couple years, right? I thought you said you were
and I'm gonna get another one, but I'm gonna keep my truck because I don't have. I got about 130,000 on my truck.
Okay, if you're gonna keep your truck, pull those bolts back out. Get a torque wrench. You can borrow mine. Put some Loctite on there. Put them back in. Torque them down. What is it? 4 of those bolts come loose. Right?
Right.
That allows water to get into your oil, which will allow your car to overheat, which will warp your head. And you have to buy a whole new one. You know how much those cost?
Whole new what?
Huh?
Whole new what? Head?
Yeah.
Head gasket?
No, head.
Oh, the whole head?
Because it's made out of aluminum, it gets too hot, it warps. And some of the times you can't get them resurfaced.
Hold on, I bought one from my old Chevy before. This is an 89 Blazer.
Yeah, but yours is fuel injected and everything, so it's a whole different.
No, maybe not.
You're probably looking about $6, $7, maybe $1,000.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
That's adding in labor though.
No.
Google it. Head don't cost that much.
Google it. Go to eBay.
I ain't going to eBay, man. I'm going to Google.
Say.
I'm asking Jesus.
Chevy. What is it? Chevy Avalanche.
Head.
What do you got? The 305 in there?
Yeah.
Kirby, what do you want? You
Avalanche.
Got to lock and do the okay. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? I can verify the forklift story. Yes, you can. That's a CQB tack course. Okay. 1-inch graph paper, just like Army taught me. Alright. Other people that are listening to the podcast, and from what I understand, there's 2 of you. Which is probably Kirby and AR here. Never mind.
So labor costs estimated between labor, $1,064 and over $1,300, but parts are priced at $359.
Oh, that ain't bad.
Ain't too bad at all.
So obviously you're not. Well, obviously you could do it yourself because you've already done it. So a cheap way to fix it: go buy a $8 bottle of Loctite and a $30 torque wrench.
Hey, they gotta do all that
Take
work.
care of it. Take care of a problem before it happens.
I gotta do all that work again.
Ain't that? No, all you gotta do is loosen the bolt, pull it out, put the Loctite on it, put it back in, tighten it back up.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Like I
And
said, yeah.
wait
but
for that thing to go.
Those knock sensors were the mechanical pride of my life.
Yeah, I know. I thought I was doing something with rebuilding a whole top end of a motor. I don't.
Man, after I did that, you couldn't tell me shit.
You know, I look up to you. I look up to your mechanic abilities. I want you to teach me something.
Shit, man, you get on YouTube just like I did. 1A Auto, motherfucker.
I'm actually thinking about going back to school.
Go ahead.
No, seriously, like I want to do a.
If the Democrats win, it'll be free.
That'd be sweet. That'd be fucking sweet. I'd go.
You won't have no guns, but it'll be in school. It'll be free.
I can't have guns anyways, bro.
Yeah, that is right. That sucks for you. You can't do
But-
it. What's the name? No, you can't expunge that, can you?
I don't know.
I wish.
But
you
I do want to go back to school. I'm seriously thinking.
What you
about
want to take up? What you want to take up?
I want to take. I want to go to like an IT tech for small engines. Cause I've never been to school to work on 4-wheelers or anything like that.
So you just.
I just
Well, you've been doing it your whole life, so.
Exactly. But this would open up a whole new market for me when it comes to the EFI and stuff like that.
Got the credentials behind it.
Yeah.
Credentials and licensing and all that other stuff. All that paperwork that's.
I don't give a fuck about the paperwork. I want the knowledge.
Yeah, but like I think the paperwork for people that don't believe that. Well, here's some paperwork that says people just believe paperwork. Here's some paperwork that says I'm authorized, even though you're already authorized.
Well,
Not authorized, but qualified. That's what I mean.
that's if I was looking for a job in that field. I'm wanting to go back to school so I can further CCS.
Exactly. But a lot of people they're like, oh, what's your qualifications?
And you know what I would do?
Paper you got? You
Well,
know what I mean?
after
That's some bullshit.
Okay, but after the whole thing is after I were to go to school, get all that stuff, get my knowledge, the stuff I need to know about doing EFI and programming and shit like that. And, just dumb stuff that I can learn. I could build another bike. And they walk up to me and go, "What are your qualifications?" And I'll toss them the keys to it and go,
Crank it up.
take my qualifications for a ride.
You can do that now.
I know, but after that, it could be fuel injected. Because I don't know anything about fuel injection.
Everything you work on's got carburetor?
Everything I work on is carburetor.
Look at there. I knew that stuff.
I'm rubbing off on them, people.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everything I work on is carburetor. So it's like I'm missing out on technology, and I'm gonna have to. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to go to school to learn how to work on it.
So what the fuck you waiting on? I don't think you'd be able to do like a what's the name, like a full-time thing because you're working. But I would say maybe
I might be able to
some
do
online shit.
I got a doctor's appointment in September.
Oh man, it won't be enough though. I don't believe.
But there's programs
You have
that.
to make some cuts.
Huh?
You have to make cuts out of your life because you won't get enough money. If the doctor's like, hey, you can't work anymore because you can't see. They make cuts.
I'll talk to you about it after the podcast.
All right. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm really interested. On that note.
On that note.
You know what I'm saying? This episode.
The podcast is sponsored by CCS Motorsports.
Episode 40 down in the books. In the books.
And sponsored by CCS Off-Road. And you guys want to know what CCS stands for? It stands for Carlisi Cycle Shop. I just said CCS because it sounded pretty fucking cool.
I don't know. I don't know if it sounds cooler than Carlisi Cycle Shop. That's fucking dope. I didn't know that.
You really didn't know that?
I'm pretty sure you told me once, but I forgot.
Yeah.
And now you just said it again. And I kind of like Carlisi Cycle Shop.
Carlisi Cycle Shop.
That's fucking dope. Yeah, CCS. Yeah, that's a good tag. But
Well, CCS Motorsports, or off-road motorsports, so to speak.
that's Carlisi Cycle Shop, man.
But that's hard to put on a sticker.
Yeah, but
Which
you need CCS and then like what the acronym stands for.
that's what the acronym is.
But like put it there.
Well, that's what the new hat's gonna be. They're gonna
Do
be
that shit, man. I want a shirt.
There's the CCS right
You do that shit. I want a
The
shirt.
new hats, yeah.
Cause that sounds dope as hell.
Well, you know how you got the
Carlisi Cycle Shop.
ETP and the Empty Tumbler project.
Right.
It's gonna be CCS.
And then underneath it's going to do a lot the same like Carly's Cycle Shop.
Fucking branding, people. We branding out here.
That's what we do. We got a podcast, bro.
Oh, that means I gotta get up for work.
Get up. Wake up, motherfucker!
So, with that being said, you guys be good tumblers. We love you.
All right. Bye, guys.
I did not know CCS too. I did know. I'm pretty sure I knew.
Yeah, I definitely told you.
And definitely, I just forgot. And then it's just